Everyone, this is the quick kitchen tips of Matthew. Today we're going to be doing a Philly cheesesteak sandwich. I've already got me some margarine melting here. Put me 2 little cubes about like that in there. I've got some bell pepper and onion here. I like to saute that stuff first. I like to get it a little softer because the meat don't take long to cook once I get it in there. Got it up pretty high. I got this little thing over here. I would cook it over here, but I'm wanting to really get this going good over here. I'm going to toast the bread over here on that thing. I'll show you what we got going on over here. Right now it's got my onions and peppers cooking in this. I got it cranked up pretty high. I got that working. I'm going to toast my bread on there. I've got some Swiss cheese. Some people use American cheese, white American or whatever, Cheese Whiz. There's a couple different ways of doing these little Phillies. And I ended up getting these steakums. I had a little ribeye steak that I bought frozen somewhere, and I was going to cut it, slice it, but man, that thing stunk when I pulled it out of the freezer. It ain't been there long. So this is really the go-to when you're doing a Philly cheesesteak. These little steakums. They had another brand up there. It was a little more expensive. And I got this at the Dollar General. They sell these everywhere though, but I'll show you what we got here. And these are great for Philly cheesesteaks. It's what most people use. It's basically little sheets of steak. It's got little parchment paper in between it. And they just unfold the real thin pieces of steak. So I'll show you what we got going on here. Again, I've got my onions melting pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and start throwing some of the little sheets of steak in there. It's hard to do this in. I was going to try to do it while I was holding the camera, but it's pretty well almost impossible. That's 3 sheets. This was 9 ounces. That's about 4.5 ounces of meat. That'll save me enough to do another one. Do something else with it. I may do an omelet or something with some of it. You know what, I'm going to put these 4 in there. I'll do an omelet with the other 2 pieces. We'll do us an omelet one morning. I'm going to put these 4 of them little pieces in there. Save me 2 for my steak and eggs. Then I'm going to go ahead and do a little salt. A little salt and pepper in here. If I can get this over here, show you what we got going on here. So it's just matter of alright, so I flipped it over a little bit. We're just gonna mash, just shred into little pieces. I'm going to let that cook a little bit while it's shredded up pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and throw me a little piece of margarine over here. It's going to be good to get my bread good and toasted. Let's break this up a little bit more. Just toss that around. Don't try that if you don't know how to do it. I'm going to teach y'all a little trick. I need to do a video on teaching how to toss eggs and all that, so I'm going to cut that temperature down now pretty much off. 3 of them would have been fine. So then we're going to get our cheese over here. We're going to melt our cheese on top of this. I'll show you what we got going on. Let that cheese start to melt over here. Bread's beginning to toast a little bit. Yes, it's a quick little sandwich, man. It's good with fries or whatever you decide you want to eat. I'm just going to eat the sandwich by itself. Just Mom and Dad was over here, and I was going to do a hush puppy video, but they turned out good. Dad said they're the best hush puppies he's had since Catfish Cavern, like 35 years ago, he's saying. I don't know. I did some fried catfish, or no, I just did some grilled catfish with some red beans and rice and coleslaw, and I need a spatula for that to pick that up. We got us a big old gobby mess over here. There we go. There's our Philly cheesesteak. It's ready to eat now. It's deliciousness right there. Alright, well that's pretty much it for it. Thank you, and y'all have a blessed day.